Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. You can see that me and my son are having great fun playing with one of the tracks that I've built for him. You can see we are combining his cars and also mine, and overall I can't complain about this quarantine because it has its own benefits. So one day while I was showing him different types of cars, I gave him a gasser and then we started to talk about it, and I've decided that maybe I should try and customize one. And while I was playing with one of his cars, I've noticed the broken bumper up front on this Majorette, and I've decided to turn this car into a gasser as well. So the first thing to do, of course, is to take off the base and the other parts. And right now you can see I'm using my Dremel in order to eliminate this cover on the rear wheel wells. I also wanted to find a very large tire that I'm going to use at the back. I found out these set of tires. I think they're going to fit very nice for this Ford. I want this gasser to be able to roll, of course, therefore I have to trim the base a little bit in order to make extra room for the larger tires at the back. Now I have to customize the base and make a little channel for this axle from this steel piece here. This part is going to be the cover of the rear axle. After I'll finish shaping it with my Dremel, I will hit it with direct flame, and then I will pierce it through the plastic, and then I will fold the tiny tabs and they will hold the cover against the plastic with extra security. The front wheels are going to be attached as well to the base. But here I'm going to make a very special part. The crafting of this part will start by punching a hole through this metal plate. The hole I've made will be in line with the hole of the original base, and this entire piece will have three purposes. One, of course, is to be the extension of the plastic base. It will give the gasser the correct height, and also it will look like leaf springs at the front. Another thing that it will be the front radiator, and also that small can or balloon that is next to the radiator, and I don't know exactly what it is, some kind of gas tank, and if someone here can explain exactly what it is, I will be more than glad to learn about it. So in a few minutes you will see the preparation of this part, which amazed me because it was in one shot and it turned to be perfect. You will see now how I've made it. Now you can see I've made two cuts in the plate. One of them is going to be a little tab that will be inserted inside the plastic. Then after it will be inside, I will fold it and it will be very strong. These two lines here that I've cut are going to be some kind of leaf springs. They're not going to act as springs, but they're going to give the car the appearance of a real gasser. Now I'm shaping the little can at the front next to the radiator. And the idea behind this design is to create a piece that will be very strong and not a piece that will be made from few parts. Instead, I want this piece to be of one continued part from the back to the front. Now here's the part. It is ready for installation. You may ask yourself, why am I trying and bothering to create something that is so strong instead of just use my super glue? So the reason for that is that sometimes I let my kid play with my cars because he shows great interest in them. And I don't want anything to break or fall from my cars, so I'm trying to be as minimalistic as I can. So here's the part after I've installed it, and you can see now the basic form of the radiator and also the shape of this can at the front. Later on you will see how I finished this car and how these parts appear to be as realistic as I can. At the back of this car I'm going to eliminate the bumper. It was already damaged, so I don't need it anyhow. Now I'm going to add those distinctive exhaust pipes here at the front, and after I will do that I will start to paint this car. I'm going to paint it in black and also use white as basic color for the flames at the front. And now it is time to show you the final outcome of this car.